Hi guys, so today I'm going to be doing a first impressions. I know I probably look crazy because I just have eyebrows on, but I'm going to be doing a first impressions on the new L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow foundation. So I love the regular L'Oreal Infallible, the Pro Matte. It's like one, if not my favorite foundation of all time. Even though I do have dry skin, I feel like when I use a beauty blender with this foundation, it doesn't like cling on to dry patches or anything. I seriously love this foundation. This is like my third bottle of this, I think. So this one is matte and this one is the new Glow Dewy one. This one is specifically for normal to dry skin, so I wanted to try it out. I don't know if this is in stores yet. I got mine on Walmart.com, but when I bought it on Walmart, every single shade like sold out within like 5 minutes. So I don't know when it's coming back in stock. I actually did see swatches of the shades of this, and the shade selection on this foundation sucks. There's like 8 beige tan shades and 1 shade for like darker skin tones. It sucks, but I heard that they're gonna make more shades for it. But I don't know. I don't know if this is my right shade. I am normally 104 in the regular one, and this one I got 203 because it was the only one left that was semi-close to my skin tone. So I'm going to apply the foundation 2 different ways. I'm going to use a beauty blender for one side and then a brush for the other. This is the Morphe E6, just because for the matte one I do like using a beauty blender. It is more dewy. I don't know how it's going to work with a beauty blender, so that's why I'm going to try both. So this one it's pretty watery, like it's pretty liquidy. It's really lightweight though. I swatched it on the back of my hand when I got it. It is pretty lightweight. Oh, I should probably dry my skin. So for primer, I'm just going to use the baby skin primer just because I know how foundations work with this primer because I've used it for so long. I should have probably done this before I put the foundation on the back of my hand. Okay, so for this side, I'm going to try using the beauty blender. So this looks like it actually might match my skin tone. And it's going on pretty nice. I actually like how it's going on. Wow, this actually looks really nice. Like as I'm putting it on, I can see like my skin looks really nice. So I actually like how it's going on with the beauty blender, so I'm just going to keep using that for the rest of my face. By the way, it also says to shake well. Well, this is awkward. 1 second. Okay, the UPS guy was probably like, you have one side of your face with foundation. That was awkward. Anyways, so I'm just going to keep using, okay. Automatically I can tell that this foundation kind of oxidizes. It looks a little bit darker than it did initially. So I feel like if I went any darker with this foundation, it would have been too dark. So I'm glad I got this shade. But I actually really like how it looks on the skin. It doesn't look too like cakey. It really does look like dewy and glowy. And it has pretty good coverage, I would say. I don't like have a lot of problems on my skin, so when it comes to like full coverage, medium coverage, I really can't tell a difference. But I know full coverage, like the matte one, is a little bit more full coverage than this. But it still does have good coverage because I do kind of have like an uneven skin tone and it kind of evens that out. So just looking at it, it looks really nice. Like I like it. I am going to have to see like how it wears through the day. So I'm going to do the rest of my makeup. I'm going to see how long it takes to set, or if it does set at all. If not, I'm probably going to have to set it with the powder just so I could put more on top of my face, like blush and stuff, so it doesn't get all blotchy. But I'm going to do the rest of my face, and then I'll come back and let you guys know what I think of it at first. Okay, so the rest of my makeup is on now. I don't have lashes on or anything because I just don't feel like wearing lashes today. I'm pretty much just pretty natural makeup right now. But I do like the foundation. It did kind of like, just a tad, not like anything too crazy, but it did kind of settle in my lines right here. But that happens with like every foundation I have. I think I just smile too much. I don't know. But other than that, it looks really good. I would say it oxidized a little bit, but it's not pink, which I'm fine with that. As long as it's not pink, I'm happy. But other than that, I do really like it. I'm gonna have to see how it wears throughout the day. I am gonna be running errands. It's 2:20 right now. So I am gonna be running errands and stuff. By the way, if you guys are wondering what my highlight is, it is the Jaclyn Hill palette. I'm wearing Prosecco Pop and Champagne Pop together, and I love it. I'm also wearing Rosé Spritz, this blush right here. I'm wearing that too. I love it. But so I will check back in with you guys later. Like I said, I'm gonna go run some errands for a couple hours, and I know I'm going to the movies later, so I am gonna have this foundation on pretty much for the rest of the day. So yeah, it says 24 hours. I don't know about that. I will say that the L'Oreal Infallible does last forever on my skin. I have worn this for like 14-15 hours, and it does last. So I am gonna see how this wears. So I will see you guys in a little bit. Okay. So this is the only time I had to, ooh, my highlight looks really good. This is the only time I had to record, and it's in the car with really bad lighting. But, dude, it's fucking hot. Oh, it's really hot, and the foundation is still holding up though, so I'm happy. It looks really good. I feel really dewy, so it's doing its job, I guess. So yeah. Okay, so I probably look like a hot mess right now, but I've had this foundation on for 10 hours now. It's 12:40 at night, and I'm running around like a crazy person right now because I'm getting everything ready for Fame Expo tomorrow. You probably will be watching this after Fame Expo, but anyways. So yeah, I actually feel like it stayed on pretty well. I do have dry skin, so I don't really have problems with foundations like getting too oily or anything, so, but I do have a lot of problems with foundations breaking up in this area, and I don't see that on this foundation. It didn't even really settle into my fine lines either. It still looks really good. It's not patchy in this area either, where I kind of get patchiness throughout the day. I think that's just from like, you know, doing this and that. But yeah, I'm really surprised with it. I really like it. So yeah, I do give this a thumbs up. I do still like the Pro Matte one a lot, but this one is really nice if, you know, if you want more of like a lightweight foundation. This one doesn't really feel like too heavy on the skin, but I can still kind of feel it sometimes. And this one, I honestly didn't even feel like I had foundation on all day. So I still feel like my blush is still apparent, which is nice to see when you're trying to test out a foundation, because usually the first thing to go is blush. So I still see my blush and my highlight. So I'm really happy with it. I would recommend this if you are normal to dry. I don't know how this would work for oily skin. If you do have oily skin, I would highly recommend the Pro Matte one. I like this one. Even if I'm not oily, I still really like this one, and I still recommend it for people with a little bit drier skin. If you use like a beauty blender. If you're more oily, I do recommend to use this with like a brush. So yeah, if I'm rambling, it's just because I'm so tired. I've been like doing things all day long, and I'm like just trying to get everything ready because I have a lot to do before tomorrow. But anyways, I hope you guys liked this video. I've never really done like a first impressions kind of video like this before, so if you guys do like these kind of videos, let me know down below. So all in all, my first impression of this foundation is it's really good. I really like it, especially for my skin type. I feel like it just looks very natural and fresh on my skin. So anyways, I hope you guys liked this video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.